Good evening, collective. I am Kuan Yin, and this is Love of the Highest Vibration. I like doing this earlier now because I found a way to get the lighting a little bit better by doing it while the sun is still up and bright, and the daylight helps with my lighting. Okay, that's why I'm doing it earlier. There's a group of people that someone's child that was set up collaborated with to help them get away with doing something to you in the past. Okay. Fast forward into the present day. Things did not work out. A lot of these people are up under judgment, legally and spiritually. Things are going wrong in everybody's life right now. And it's only a matter of time before you get the information surrounding what they were trying to do to sabotage you, and what was stolen from you, and what they were trying to keep you from. But whoever this child of yours is, they are an adult, and they fully understand that now they have a better perspective than they did when they first started this journey with these people. These people started grooming this child through a family member of yours that was working with them from the very beginning. And it might have started years ago. Okay. This is something that started years ago. And at the time, they were too immature to realize that they were being manipulated using, mental manipulation tactics to play you against them, and to, be their co-signer and cheerleader, and be on their side about childish opinions, possibly. You know how you do kids, if you take their side, you're the hero, whether they're wrong or right, or whether or not they know what's best for them. What do you mean your mom won't let you have any candy? That's stupid. To deprive a child of having candy, and then years later, you're like, oh my God, my mom only wanted me not to end up with four cavities and fillings and holes in my teeth and nerve problems and all of this mess. She loved me, but back then I couldn't see it, because I had some immature adults telling me that my mother was a hater because she wouldn't let me have candy. Okay. So, whoever this young adult is, now they don't see things the same way. They realize now that these people that they collaborated with, they don't care about them genuinely. They never did. They were just using them as a pawn and as a tool that they could use to accomplish their selfish goals in whatever they were trying to get away with themselves. And they said and did whatever they had to do. Whoever this child, young adult is, now they understand the manipulation. And now they understand the gaslighting and the love bombing and making them feel the way they were making them feel and why they were doing it. And they were too young before to. So right now, these people are cursing each other out because your child might have been part of this secret society that wherein they signed a bad contract to do something to you, but the contract is over. Okay. And something is coming towards you. For somebody, you have inheritance coming toward you. And a lot of people now are trying to figure out their finances now that the contract has ended, and they're not getting money. And something might have happened with your child wherein if they were being financially compensated in any way, right now somebody might have done something to sabotage their stability, with the hopes of like intimidating them. You better not talk about how we abused you or the things that we did to you when we recruited you and brought you into this secret society, or it's that bully thing. So to intimidate this young adult, I feel like they might have done something to their job or their stability, like some sabotage. They might have taken some actions to sabotage them in some kind of a way. And whoever that young adult is, they're cursing these people out right now because they're like, oh, y'all want to play like that? Well, if y'all want to play like that, I can just go right to my mother or father and let them know what y'all stole, how y'all used me, how y'all tricked me, and what we did, and admit it, and do this, that, and the other, and explain exactly what happened, and this, that, and the other. And they're like, you better not, you better not, you better not. It's something like that going on. So there's a young adult in an argument right now with these people. They're going back and forth with possibly there's someone of Vietnamese descent that's connected to the CIA. Okay. There's someone of Puerto Rican descent in the CIA. Okay, these are the people that's badgering this young adult. It's a Vietnamese connected to the CIA. It's a Puerto Rican connected to the CIA. It's someone's nephew, okay, possibly in your family. This is someone's nephew. They're the tarot card reader that's very insecure, that also took a bribe to help do something to you that your child was in contact with at one point early on in the sabotage of you. But now I don't think they trust this tarot card reader anymore. They finally, whoever your child is, they realize that the only one that genuinely ever loved them was you. And the rest of these people saw them as a tool that could be easily manipulated by whatever their weakness of character is that they still need to work on, and their immaturity because they were young. So this Vietnamese, Puerto Rican, someone's nephew, all with the CIA, and this tarot card reader that took a bribe of money to do spell work on you. All these people were working directly or indirectly for the CIA, and also someone that is incarcerated that was also doing black magic for them. You know, they get people in jail to do spell work too that they pay. If you're locked up in jail, you need money in your commissary, and you're a magician and you know what you're doing and your stuff is effective. Yeah, of course they're going to pay you to do some black magic for them. Okay. So now this is not just about this dynamic going on right now. There's your energy too that they want me to talk about, and I'm going to jump right into it very quickly. Okay. So what I have here is the Five of Lotuses in the reverse. We all know subconsciously what this hand means right here. It's a mudra. It's a hand gesture, and it's supposed to dispel fear in other people. Sometimes you do it subconsciously without even realizing it. It's like something innately inside of us lets us know that by raising one hand up in front of somebody, it's like a way of saying peace. And we don't even think about it when we do it sometimes. It's interesting because you see in Native American culture, they say, how, you know, I've talked about that before. And, you know, you'll see in Eastern cultures a lot, Chinese. I know I see it in Ethiopian cultures and a lot of other cultures around the world where before they step into your personal space, because, you know, with humans and animals, and we're part animal, we can perceive you as a threat once you cross a certain barrier of personal space in front of us. You understand? Because that means you're close enough to hit us. You understand? Once somebody steps close enough within an arm's length, that means now I'm close enough to you to put my hands on you to hit you. So I have to let you know that my intention is not to do you any harm once I'm encroaching on your personal space, which is in front of you. Okay. So the Five of Lotus, it represents the energy flowing through your hand that denotes peace and that you're not a threat. And this comes from having a Buddha mind. That Buddha mindset means that you're balanced. You understand your energy. You understand how to manifest. And you understand everything that you manifest in the subconscious mind is what's going to manifest into your reality. But it's in the reverse. And it's in the reverse because somebody might see you as a threat. Okay. Now, this is what I'm getting from this. I have the wheel here. Okay. People that are coming into your personal space are perceiving you as a threat. Okay. But let me explain that to you, the download I got. White Tarot, the World card, and she's in reverse. Okay. We know the World card can talk about a cycle. Okay. It's in the reverse. Not going to make it too deep right now. But there might be a cycle that you're in where something keeps happening over and over again. It might be a thing where you're trying to find a peaceful place and state of mind, but you have people that are coming into your personal space and encroaching upon your personal space that actually are threatening you. They're threatening you, and you might be responding in a way where you're being seen as a threat as well. Does that make sense? Of course it does. Now, I can't curse on this channel, but A lot of y'all that have been targeted by a lot of black magic, people coming into your personal space and lives, interfering, gang stalking, energy weapons, all different types of things for different people, sabotaging your relationships. These people come into your personal space, these narcissistic monsters, and then when you project right back to them whatever it is that the threat that's coming towards you, they're not perceiving you're a person of peace. They don't see you because you're not responding peacefully to them wanting to hurt and harm you. Yeah, it sounds crazy, right? But don't worry, we're going to get there. Because I'm sitting up here like, okay, what are y'all trying to tell me here? They're like, yeah, okay, we're going to drop it on you. So they're like, when these people come toward you to attack you, remember, you are connected to, believe it or not, you're living in a matrix. You're living in an illusion and you create your reality. And it's interesting. I heard another woman talk about this before. She said she was dealing with heavy gang stalking and spell work. She was like, her hair was falling out. Her health was sick. Her health was very bad. And she was like, I'm going through all these things. I'm going through all these things and suffering, and I'm not bothering anybody, and she just, and then finally, she was talking about her healing journey and how she freed herself. And she was like, talking about how gang stalking is so spiritual. She was talking about how gang stalking is very, very spiritual. And if these people, when they initially come toward you, if spiritually and psychologically you're not equipped to deal with them properly, then you're going to fall into their trap and web of responding in more of an attack mode way, which is only going to bring it more of that experience towards you. It's like with the universe. The universe has autism. Okay, the universe has Asperger's syndrome. Asperger's syndrome falls under autism. It's something whereby you don't. Some people don't understand sarcasm. Okay, meaning I take exactly what you say literally. Okay, now it doesn't mean that you're slow or dumb. Albert Einstein had Asperger's syndrome, and there are a lot of very intelligent children that are mathematicians from space. I'm telling you, that are highly smart and intelligent, but they have Asperger's syndrome, which means they don't understand sarcasm. They take everything like a computer, like a command, literally. Okay, the universe is like that. So whatever you constantly are thinking, they're going to approach you with it first, okay? And that's the devil, Mara, with his illusion. They're going to approach you with it first, and depending on how you handle it, is whether it's going to become worse and worse and worse, or better and better or better. It has to do with your subconscious mind. If they're able to impregnate and seed your subconscious mind with, yes, we're here in your world, we're here with whole covens doing spell work on you day and night, gang stalking you, harassing you, watching you, and you accept that seeded in your subconscious mind, then now you're going to get more of that. And then you're going to get more and more. It's like typing in Google a word, birds. And then what are you going to get? The more you type in the word birds, you're going to get anything connected to birds. Anything having to do with birds is going to start coming up. Every type of bird you can imagine, Birdman, the rapper, anybody, everything it's just going to keep coming towards you. The more you type in the word birds, 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 that's what you're manifesting. Okay, that's the Google search bar is your subconscious mind. Okay, it's an experience that Mara, the devil, they try to create for you by implanting in your subconscious mind. Now, if you're like Kuan Yin, you're going to be like, sweetheart, you talking about this is spiritual and it's not a real thing. Well, I can't tell because it sure does feel mighty real to me. I promise you, it feels very real. Okay, it feels very real because we feel the pain from it. Sometimes we feel the stress from it. Sometimes, we're being Yeah, that's right. It's a very, very, the Kabbalah talks about how we exist on many different planes, our consciousness at the same time. Whatever type of illusion that we are inside here, it's supposed to feel real, almost like a virtual reality where you're in a video game, but it's so real and programmed with your subconscious mind. You really don't have a body. It's so real that you get to actually feel pain and feel things, because you're trapped here in this 3D realm for experiences to grow your soul and help you evolve. And once you close out cycles and lessons and you do evolve, you get to graduate up out of here. But you have to believe that it's real in order for you to take the lesson seriously. Otherwise, you're going to be like scared straight. Those kids know when they go to jail that they're protected and that those inmates aren't going to hurt them. So they're like, yeah, right, whatever. I'm not scared of you. I don't care. Because in their subconscious mind, they know that these inmates, they're being protected because they're children. And they know that by law, they're going to get sued if they touch them, and they're not going to let anything happen to the children. And they know that on those scared straight shows for kids, right? When they take them to the jail and they yell them, you want to be my, you know what, and they're like, whatever, I'm not scared of you, because they know, you understand? So it's kind of like a thing where in this lifetime, the reason you're in a human body and you have to be able to feel pain and you have to be able to feel things is because you have to believe. It can't be like scared straight where I know nothing can really happen to me. I know I'm safe all along. So I don't care. I'm going to coast through life. I don't got to get these lessons or take this seriously. No, you have to believe that your experiences that you're going through are real so that you can make the adjustments you need to get lined up in your thoughts and become balanced. Okay. So you have to be able to feel, to bleed. You have to, everything, to eat food, to have a human body, everything. It's so complex and complicated that it feels like a real experience. You're really bleeding. You're really giving birth. You're really doing all these things. Okay. You manifest your reality in your subconscious mind. Okay. So let me give this to you. You might feel like you're stuck in a cycle where literally the same thing keeps happening over and over again. And you're waiting for your resolution to close and to end out. Okay. You're like, wow, every time I think it's over, it seems like somebody does more spell work, or these people get started with a new plan to do something stupid, or it seems like it's about to end, but it seems to keep on going and going and going. And also you responding, okay, and self company included, you responding to these illusions that are being sent toward you. Are you validating that, yes, it's absolutely real? And that's the devil's trick. The devil's trick is to convince you that this is your reality and this is what you have to keep experiencing too, like Groundhog's Day. That's why it's going so slow and getting resolved, and you're having a hard time getting it resolved, because the devil's trick is to get you to accept that seed into your subconscious mind that this is your reality and it's going to remain your reality. And you're going to be in a constant energy of waiting for someone to come toward you to bring you the information you need to stop doing the spell work, for these people, these cycles to completely end, for you to have your day in court. Yeah. The universe has Asperger's syndrome. As long as you're thinking it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's going to be forever coming and coming and coming. Okay. You have to finalize it in your subconscious mind by reprogramming how you're dealing with these attacks and these people coming against you. When Siddhartha reached enlightenment, there were different scenarios in his life actively that were playing out. The temptation of the girls, okay, the attack of an army with crossbows, all of the things that started coming toward him felt completely real to him, okay? But he had to completely ignore them and block them from his subconscious mind. You're not going to make that my reality. I'm not accepting this reality right now that you're presenting for me, that it's a whole military with these bows caught on fire, that you're about to shoot at me and I'm in danger right now. No, you're not going to put that in my subconscious mind. I've completed my lessons and cycles. You're no threat to me. So I don't have to come off as a threat to you either. Okay. And at that moment, when you have full control over your own subconscious mind, the threat goes away and it disappears. Okay. That's what needs to happen for a lot of us, believe it or not. And it's hard to do if you're feeling the physical effects of being gang stalked, your privacy invaded and all these things. But it will go away, but it's a certain way we have to deal with this. Okay. And it's interesting because it does align with the Bible principle of turn the other cheek. Now, I'm not saying let people do whatever they want to do to you, but there's something here they want me to tell you that kind of is similar, and it aligns itself with the turn the other cheek type thing in the Bible, but it explains exactly in a different way what was being explained there in Christianity about the whole turn the other cheek. If you can imagine in Christianity, Jesus the Christ going about his daily task, being who he is, and imagine people taking rocks and randomly doing mean things just because they want to be mean spirited because his light irritates their demons, and somebody throw a rock at him and hit him in the head, or take a unripe tomato that's still green and hit him in the behind with it, and just doing mean things or spitting on him or just doing nasty things to him and around him. And well, I'm just going to turn the other cheek. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to be Kuan Yin, but back then, if you hit me in my head with a rock because my light irritates your demon, I know I'm not on I have no cause terror right now, but y'all know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna F somebody up. I'm just being honest with you. If I'm out here handing out Bible tracts, like you know how religious people are out here handing out tracts, trying to minister to people. If you're not interested, okay, no problem. God bless you anyway. But imagine somebody pick up a rock and hit you in the head with it, or your mother's out there and somebody hit your mama in the head with a rock. Chances are you're not going to turn the other cheek. Okay. You're not going to, okay. It's going to invoke anger in you. And because something physical happened, you want to react. Okay. Now I'm talking about all of these attacks against us. But this is aligning with that. Okay. And this is what they have to say. This is what I need to tell y'all. This is the message they want me to say. All right, this card right here is called the 10 of Vajras, okay? It's the 10 of Vajras. Now, as you can see, this is a kind of a demon right here, okay? And if you see, this is a practitioner right here. And this practitioner, it looks like she's holding her hand up in the mudra that I showed you, the 5 of lotuses. That denotes that you're not a threat. You're peaceful, okay? Even though Mara, the devil, is trying to create an illusion. And if they can create the initial illusion for you and seed it into your subconscious mind and you accept and agree to it, guess what? After that, they can put more seeds in there and more seeds. And before you know it, you're stuck in some kind of reality whereby you're surrounded and isolated and you're being completely gang stalked, and your reality is growing stronger and stronger and greater every day because you accepted the initial seed when it was given to you instead of blocking it from your subconscious mind. Now, let me go on and give this to you really quick. Okay. I'm sorry, that mudra, the hand, they wanted me to say something. So as I said before, this is what they want you to know. The Buddha mind, okay, the mudra dispels fear, okay? So that means when you start interfacing with your life and people, when you're not in this energy and you're in the reverse, you're responding from an energy of fear because people are attacking you or you feel attacked. And you're right, you are being attacked. Your whole subconscious mind is altering your reality because you've accepted the initial trick of the enemy, of the initial seed that they sowed with the gang stalking. But the absence of fear dispels fear in others. You're supposed to be, all of us are supposed to be in this energy right here. We're supposed to be able to move forward and dispel fear in others with our own, just with our energy of not being afraid and not having to make people afraid of us. Okay. This mudra is associated with Amagadishi, okay, the green Jinnah of the north, and was used by historic Buddha to calm an attacking elephant. Now, the attacks that you experience in your life, it's basically carries the weight of like an attacking elephant. To have governments against you, to have your local government gang stalk you, your children harassed, to be chased down on the highway in a car. Some of these experiences that you all go through where your whole community is against you. Yeah, we accepted something into our subconscious mind and we're reacting to them. F you, like Kuan Yin does. Y'all know how I do. Curse you and your family. Da, 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 da. Right? But because these are narcissistic energies and computer programs, hear me good, because these are computer programs and simulations that are running in your reality, in your subconscious mind, you're getting in attack mode because you feel attacked because the seed they sowed in your subconscious mind is now starting to manifest and grow into something bigger and bigger and bigger. So, of course, the computer program and these narcissists are offended by that. They're like, how dare you become attack us? We feel threatened by you. While we're threatening you, you're making us feel threatened. So let's turn this into a fight. Okay. And what they're saying is to dispel these attacks on us, we have to bring forth the Buddha mind. And the Buddha mind is a mind of peace, okay, of serenity. You don't have to attack because you understand the way to clear up your situation is to clear up your subconscious mind. You're not in danger. You're not in fear. You have to release, me too. You have to release and let go of fear that these people actually can harm or hurt you. Even when you're feeling things in your physical body and actually energy weapons and all the things that you're going through, the only reason that you're dealing with these things, like the woman I was listening to that whose body actually healed, is these are manifestations of your own fear because you allowed the initial seed to be sowed in the subconscious mind, and it now created and manifested a reality of what we're going through. Yeah, I know it sounds a lot simpler than it is for what we're going through, but the way to fix the problem, believe it or not, is to clean out our subconscious mind. Okay. And everything will go away. Whatever you feel physically, like, no, these attacks are real. I feel them. Yeah. And and it's because you opened the door in your subconscious mind to this becoming your reality. Now, to close that door, this is the answer right here. The 10 of Vajras, okay? A 10-headed demon curses a man, okay? This is a 10-headed demon right here. Demons of this nature bring illness and misfortune. In Tibetan medicine, diseases are commonly attributed to demons that arise where, y'all? From the environment, okay? As some of these environmental demons are associated with certain occupations and the workplace, and others are unforeseen forces of nature, we might think of them as pollutants and allergens. However, the Tibetan doctor is able to cure their effects through ritual. This card represents misfortune that has come to us apparently through no fault of our own. Buddhist teachings is the ultimate cure. When we have attained wisdom and clarity of mind, listen, all demons depart because all demons are born of our hopes and fears. Everything in the world is intimately connected to our minds, y'all. You hear me? Everything in the world is intimately connected to our minds. Okay. When we have attained wisdom and clarity of mind, all demons depart because demons are born of our hopes and fears. Fear is manifested in the subconscious mind when the first gang stalking attack, when you first became aware of these people and you accepted it into your subconscious mind. Okay. And to make them all disappear and to make these situations disappear, we have to change our energy and vibration. Me too, from one of anger and I'm going to attack you back, believe it or not. And it kind of, it does on some respects align with turn the other cheek, but not exactly. Okay. What it's saying is reprogram the subconscious mind. This is in reverse. What they're saying is, as a practitioner, you know that you manifest from your fears. Literally, there was a movie about this back in the day that Samuel Jackson was in, about these people that went in a submarine underground and everybody walked into this big golden sphere. I don't think it was outer space. It was something alien from another planet. And after, I forgot the name of the movie, but after everybody walked through this sphere, suddenly whatever your nightmares were, whatever was in your subconscious mind, it literally manifested in the physical world. So while this group of scientists were studying this alien object, that they found at the bottom of the ocean floor, all of them walked through it. And when they walked through it, something happened wherein anything that was in their subconscious mind developed. So a murder developed on the submarine they were on. Somebody killed somebody. There were some creatures from the dark that was in Samuel Jackson's subconscious mind, and they attacked the submarine. Every single thing, people were attracting sexual situations toward them. This is a magical trick because y'all are all magicians, and everything that we manifest in our reality, it manifests from our subconscious mind. So as a practitioner, with this in the reverse, they're telling you to make these demons go away and to end this cycle that you can't get out of, where the same thing keeps happening over and over again. What we have to do is the rituals, not attack, but just quietly behind closed doors. If you're feeling any pain from any attacks, or if you're feeling the symptoms of energy weapon or any type of attack, anything being done to you, don't acknowledge it. Okay. What you're being asked to do is to stop acknowledging these things, self included, but I'm going to still do the readings, but stop acknowledging them, especially to the people that are launching them at you, because what you're doing is you're validating their existence. And the only way to make them go away, I'm telling you, and to end this cycle, they don't want you to know that they've got you trapped because you've accepted in your subconscious mind this reality that they wanted for you. And the only way out is it's not saying you're not going to feel anything, because this is your reality. But what you have to do is, okay, when something happens, just deal with it quietly. Okay. If something happens, just quietly deal with it. Don't give a response. Don't give a reaction. Give nothing to it. Do not sow any more into it. Do not give it any more life. Do not give it any more energy, any more attention, because that's what allows things to grow. When you give it attention, when you give it light, when you give it energy, constantly, it keeps on growing and it becomes more complex. We have to pull our energy back. If there's a spiritual attack going on, yes, don't acknowledge it, but ignore it, if you understand what I'm saying, and still deal with it at the same time. Now, if you're confused by what I just said, I'll break it down. If there's a spiritual attack going on, do not acknowledge it, okay? Don't respond or anything, but deal with it however you would deal with it. Whatever rituals you do in private, do your rituals, okay? This is the secret in how to break out of this cycle. If you have to cleanse, if you have to take a spiritual bath, do an A cleanse, whatever you need to do to alchemize that energy being sent toward you, say your prayers. I'm sure you have certain rituals and protection prayers that you do, or those of you that do spells or whatever you do, which is just a prayer. Pray over yourself and say the same things, that you're protected from any and all, and do it on a regular basis. Spiritual hygiene and maintenance, okay? But don't keep giving life to what they're doing. The more you give attention and life to what these people are doing, the more you're giving life to it, and the more the cycle keeps on. They can keep you stuck in this cycle if you don't know the secret of how they're using your subconscious mind against you by keeping you in a state of fear, okay? So that is the message that they wanted me to give all of us, okay? And also I have communication and dynamic, okay? So communication and dynamic. Anybody used to watch Living Single or Friends, okay? You needed the really hot girl, okay, on the shows, and then you needed somebody that was kind of goofy and nerdy, and then you needed the hot guy that gets all the women, and then you need someone very studious, and then you need like a Queen of Swords energy. You need the player, and then you need the conservative one. It's a dynamic. On TV shows, you notice shows that were like Friends, Living Single, or other types of shows like that. It's always a dynamic of different types of energies that when they come together, they formulate perfectly. Like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, it was the dynamic of the different personalities. Carlton, it's not unusual to be loved by you. Y'all know. And then the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you get what I'm saying? It took a certain, and Hillary, it took a certain dynamic of characters on different TV shows to produce something that's delightful. Okay. So with you, this has to do with communicating something inside and outside of your body. It requires a certain type of dynamic for you. Okay, this might be connected to the solar plexus right here, or this could be the person whose energy this young adult I'm picking up on. Okay, the two things they want me to bring out really quick is delight. Okay, delight is in the reverse. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight that we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. So literally, you could be one of those energies like me that get around people and you float on air. Literally, you jump in the air and clap your 2 feet together, like to the side, and then you go off, I'm singing in the rain type energy, right? Y'all remember I'm singing in the rain, right? That type of, that's delight. If you're that annoying energy, if you're that annoying type energy that is in this energy of delight, like the man that used to be, that white man that would be singing in the rain and clapping his heels together and tap dancing. I don't remember the name of that old movie, but some of y'all know. Then this is delight, and you evoke it in others, or you're going to irritate the hell out of them, one or the other. But either way, it's in the reverse here. They need you to get back into an energy of being in complete delight. It's almost like ecstasy, okay? But this has to do with coherence and the solar plexus. It takes a certain dynamic to be able to produce this energy of delight, okay? Coherence. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart and the frequency of the mind for optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. Now, the important part of coherence that they want me to point out to you is, listen, they said it supports to harmonize what? You want to bring in harmony the frequency of your heart. That's the heart chakra, anahata, the green right here, and the mind, okay? Now, it's depending, your mindset is going to depend on the frequency of your heart chakra, and that's going to depend on where your consciousness is, okay? For people that tend to be more shallow and superficial and not connected to spirit, more connected to things of an earthly realm, earthly rounded things, people more connected into this illusion, younger souls that are still getting lessons, their consciousness will tend to be like more in the root chakra, in the sacral chakra and the solar plexus chakra, and it won't be any higher. These are people that might be more shallow. These are people that might be more vested into having important titles and being an important part of member of society and gaining recognition, because they're so deeply connected and rooted in their ego to this illusion that we live in, because they're still learning lessons, because they're a younger soul and they still have more lessons and cycles to complete. So they need to be connected to their ego and into the illusion more. Now, whoever you are as a person, when you synchronize your heart to your mind, depending on what type of person you are and where your consciousness is going to affect your ability to get in this energy of delight. So if you're a person that has closed out lessons and cycles and have gone through a spiritual awakening, then your consciousness is above your heart chakra. It's in the higher chakras, the Visuddha, the throat, the ajna, the third eye, and the sahasrara, the crown chakra. If your consciousness is up here above the heart chakra, when you attune your heart chakra to your mind, you might be like an emperor or an empress, or like a queen of cups in the upright, a queen of wands. You're of a higher frequency because your consciousness is a little bit higher. So you're not as codependent or rooted in being a part of this illusion, okay? You're more connected to spirit. So you're less connected to what we know is connected to the ego in this illusion we're in. You're not as connected to your ego anymore. So it allows you to free yourself from certain ways of being, and that creates a different type of personality. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Solar plexus chakra. So this is what they want me to talk about for somebody, okay? The solar plexus chakra. So depending on when you harmonize your heart to your mind, depending on where your consciousness is, whether it's still in your lower chakras, or if you've had an awakening and your awareness is in the higher chakras, that's going to determine your personality. That's going to determine who you are as a person, whether or not you've gotten in contact with your soul, and whether or not you have that dynamic yet, where once you've connected with your soul's purpose, your soul meaning, where you've come from, what you've learned, where you are today, and you know what you have to do and where you're headed to. You understand your purpose. It's going to determine your personality right now. Whoever I'm picking up on, and this could be someone's child, solar plexus, I got about 3 solar plexus cards, and the solar plexus popped out too. Your solar plexus, somebody is overreactive right now. So somebody might be feeling overreactive right now. And the reason is because this is someone that has not yet fully connected to their soul. Okay, this might be a younger person. This might be your child or a young adult. Okay, that might be your child. But whoever this person is, they have been putting other people's agendas and needs before their own. Puts agendas and needs before others. Okay, so this is someone that might be a little bit selfish right now. Okay, so they put their own agenda and their own needs before other people. It's like people that don't know how to run a business properly. That you put people in hiring positions and positions in power over the money, and then what they do is they don't care about what the theme of the business is, or whether the business is holding up or running the way it's supposed to, because they're making decisions based on how that business is going to personally help them in their own life, fulfill some selfish need that they have. Okay, like someone taking money out of a business that is supposed to help the business thrive, but you take it to go on vacation with a thought. Okay, and now the business is suffering because you didn't took some money out. Overreactive. Let me see. Solar plexus, over analysis. I'm sorry. Right now, this person might be in a mental state where they might be overly, the way they analyze things, they might overly do it. They're overreactive. They're putting their own needs and someone is very selfish. Someone is extremely selfish, and they feel uninspired. Sacral chakra, underactive. Okay. This person also is going through depression. They have an overactive crown chakra. This person's heart chakra, overactive. Rationalize and make excuses for things that should not be tolerated. Okay. This is somebody that they feel uninspired. They've been doing mental gymnastics. They've been doing mental gymnastics to explain away things that people do to them or have been doing around them or that are connected to them that they know they shouldn't be tolerated. That's an overactive heart chakra. When you sit up there and make excuses and do mental gymnastics to explain away and make excuses for stuff that you know shouldn't be tolerated. Okay. Third eye, overactive. This person might be having intense dreams and trouble sleeping right now. So whoever this energy is, not only have they put their own personal agenda and needs before the needs of whatever this is they're connected to, but they've also have a lot of other people around them that they try to do mental gymnastics to rationalize and defend the evil that they do. Okay? Whoever this energy is. A mental gymnast, a whole mental gymnast. You know, it's like, oh man, this is going to be hard to defend. You ever had a friend that you knew they had certain flaws and weaknesses, and you knew they were dead wrong about certain things, but because you were their friend, you tried not to step on their toes too much. And you might have even mentioned it to them, but they were still stubborn about it. But you were friends with them for a long time. So you just, okay, all right. I'm not going to be a part of that, but okay. You know, but whoever that person is, you keep trying to make excuses for that friend until one day they just do something so outrageous and wrong that you're like, man, this is making it hard for me to be your friend. Okay, your behavior is making it hard for me to be your friend. Okay, because I have always made excuses for some things that you don't process right. You're jealous, you're envious, you do things to other people that are not right, and you know you're wrong for doing this. This person's innocent, they didn't do anything to you, but I tried to turn my head the other way. But at this point, you know, I just got to be honest with you, sis. You dead, you just wrong. You wrong. You got some stuff you need to clean up in your life. I can't even defend your actions here this time. You're my friend, but I can't defend your actions. And it's starting to be a reflection on me. I can't be connected to you because what you did was dead wrong. I can't defend that. You can't get me to go along with that. Okay? Let's go, Holy Spirit. What is the QUAN Oracle card? I saw that, but I missed it. Oh, okay. Let's do it again. I knew that was going to happen. Y'all play. It's the same thing yesterday. Ah, there it is. Okay. Y'all are funny. Okay. All right. Here is the picture. Picture first. La, la, la. She's always at peace. Yeah, I bet you they wasn't using energy weapons on you. Yeah, I'm talking to my cards, y'all. Your enlightened heart. The wish of the Divine Mother is that you become free. Okay, that's our wish too. Enlightenment is a culmination of many steps. Of course it is. Each one as a drop of water forming a divine ocean of peace, realization, love, and unity within. An ocean that washes away fear, separation, and scarcity, and bathes us in abundance and bliss. You carry the torch of enlightenment within your heart. Let it shine. All right. I'm going to do my best to let it shine or let it rip on I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Either way, I'm going to let something's going to let. All right. All right, Holy Spirit, what is going on with this young adult that all these people are cursing out right now? What is going on with this young adult that all these people are cursing out right now because their whole little clan, society, cult, energy contract, it's completely over now. And people they're like, oh, y'all want to play with my money? Then I'm going to tell on y'all. I'm going to tell how y'all abused me. I'm going to tell how y'all might have essayed me. I'm going to tell how I was violently raped by somebody, but I turned the other cheek and didn't say nothing about it because I was part of this secret society and I was scared at the time and I was younger, but I'm not scared anymore. I'm not afraid anymore. And y'all can't emotionally blackmail me anymore either. I'm ready to live my life and to move forward. I'm sick of y'all because y'all came over here messing with my job and my finances and my stability after y'all raped me and set me up and used me as a pawn and a tool and entrapped me. Oh, yeah. Oh, we about to get it in. So there's a tarot card reader that's working with someone in the CIA, a tarot card reader, y'all, that's connected to your child that got in on the mess. There is a Puerto Rican, there's a Vietnamese, and there is someone's nephew. And these people are cussing each other out right now. What is the message, Holy Spirit? There might be someone trying to come towards you very quickly. Okay? Very quickly with this Knight of Swords here. Somebody might be making a very strategic move. This could be an earth sign. They might be coming towards you possibly to apologize. Okay? The Page of Cups, the Eight of Wands. Okay? Tell me more about this, Holy Spirit. What is the obstacle here? They might be preparing. I'm getting with this Knight of Pentacles, like somebody could be packing. Okay. So somebody that might have an adult child, that adult child might be coming toward you to visit you soon. Possibly even to tell you about something they were caught up in and how they got caught up with these people. There's somebody that something happened to years ago that they couldn't see the whole truth. And I feel like this person now understands the manipulation and how deep it went and how they were schemed on by adults that knew much more than them and were way more experienced and knew how to manipulate them for the age and level of maturity that they were when they got into something. And whoever that person is now that they can see the game, now that they did some growing and maturing, they realize how they were just used by these people and how little they care about this person. And now that everything is falling down, when it all falls down, this is someone that wants to apologize to you. Holy Spirit, what is the obstacle right now? So the obstacle right now is High Priestess. Okay, what else? You're a High Priestess. Okay. Your intuition might be an obstacle for somebody. Okay. The fact that you have clarity already about everything. Okay. So the obstacle for whoever this person is you're extremely intuitive, or you're either a high priest, a high priestess, or you're just intuitive and tapped in already. And basically, this person would be going to just confirm what you already knew. You already knew that they were lying to you and gaslighting you in the past when their loyalty was still connected to these people. Okay. But the fact is that you maintained your balance because you already had clarity about everything going on. Like I said, you had a clear vision. I feel like when you close your eyes, movie reels play. Whoever you are, I feel like, I don't know, it might be your third eye. You might even see things or see situations and people and faces, or you might get downloads in your dreams, or you just, your intuition. You can feel energy very closely and you pick up on every little thing that happens everywhere around you, even across the country, even out the, as far as this earth can stretch. Your intuition, when it comes to energy, light energy and consciousness, you know, from here to Australia, and I'm in Georgia, from Georgia to Australia, it's nothing to pick up energy. Okay. It's not like in the physical realm where you actually have to catch a plane and catch a boat and catch a train and travel a long, long distance to interface with Australia. But in the spiritual realm, when it comes to downloads and information, you're faster than the internet. You understand? The same way you can reach Australia by typing it in your Google search bar, Australia. Woohoo, there you go. Got it right there in the computer. That's how the spiritual realm is for us. So you were so tapped in, you picked up on everything everyone was doing in any part of the world that was connected to you in your energy. You literally picked up on everything. Whoever you are, you're highly intuitive. And that's why you were able to remain and keep your balance. Okay, so that's this person's obstacle. Their obstacle is you already know everything. What happened in the recent past, Holy Spirit? What happened in the recent past? In the recent past, a lot of burdens were created. When I was shuffling my cards, getting ready for this read, the cards got real heavy and then they felt real dense. And it was like something I never felt before. It was like, what is this? Not like, it's hard to describe, but it was heavy and dense. And I kept having to lift them up. And I was feeling the energy of like somebody like trying to stuff a suitcase and trying to sit on a suitcase and push it down so they could like zip up that, like they were trying real hard to zip up a suitcase that they were trying to stuff with something. It was some kind of weird feeling, with people that are psychic and have certain types of gifts. We could be like doing something, cooking or cleaning, and suddenly we'll start experiencing something. Like I was shuffling my cards and suddenly you feel or experience something that feels like someone trying to push a suitcase to close it or something like that. Okay, that's how some of us get our downloads. You literally experience something while you're doing something else. So I feel like somebody uh, right now, somebody in the recent past, somebody right now is having trouble moving the calmer waters because somebody feels like they can't recover from something. Okay, tell me more about this situation wherein someone feels like they can't recover from something. Is someone sick or what is this? Somebody got a message. Somebody got a message that somebody is getting ready to give somebody some kind of payout. Okay, so somebody might be about to get a payout. If you can see the Six of Pentacles here, and their mind hasn't been right ever since. Clarify, who is this person, Holy Spirit? I'm picking up one in the recent past that felt like they couldn't recover. Somebody that was wanted to move forward with something. Oh, okay. This might be a Leo energy. Okay. So there might be a Leo energy here that I told you when this Knight of Pentacles comes out, this is someone that takes a lot of time to pack and prepare for things. Maybe they travel a lot, but whoever this strength card is, they can't get their mind right because they feel like they can't recover because they got a message that you're getting ready to get something balanced out. Something's getting ready to be distributed to you. Okay. And they can't get their mind right about it. So this might be the person that wants to come toward you very quickly. Okay, I thought that was this young adult, but instead, this is another energy. This is that Leo energy. Okay, there might be a Virgo here, the Hermit in the reverse, and the Hierophant. This might be the CIA I talked about. What do you want me to know about this Hermit energy and the Hierophant? So this could be the CIA and this group of people that this Hermit in the reverse energy, that could be this young adult, someone's child that is fighting with these people because they're like, you're not going to tell after how y'all abused me, you know, and took advantage of me when I was too young to know any better. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. What do you want me to know about the Hermit in the reverse and the Hierophant? What do you want me to know about the Hermit in the reverse and the Hierophant? The High Priestess. Okay. Somebody might be a High Priestess. Someone could be a Pisces. Okay. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Aha. There might be a Pisces High Priestess that might have been connected to this Hierophant energy, or someone could have Taurus in their chart that's worried because this High Priestess thinks that you don't know that they ill-advised your child. This High Priestess might have did a whole goddamn reading about how whoever this High Priestess is, it might be a Pisces High Priestess. She getting bad news. She might be connected to this government institution. But this Pisces High Priestess might have did a whole reading in ignorance, thinking you wouldn't figure out what was going on and pick up on her mess. She might have done a whole reading about how your mother does not want you to be better than her. Okay, she could have did this a couple of years ago or 1 year ago or whatever the case may be. Your mother's jealous because she can't be better than you and this, that, and the other. And she might have been encouraging whoever this Hermit in the reverse is, you know, to join in and do whatever they were asking her to do, which would have probably been to be promiscuous, to get into some prostitution type energy inside of a coven and do what they asked so that she could manifest, or he could manifest, abundance and prosperity in a way that would damage this person's self-esteem and destroy it and throw them off of their spiritual path. The worst advice you could ever give somebody don't want you to be better than them. You better get out here and sell some punani, you know, so that you could get this money and do this spell work. These people trying to help you, you know, this is the kind of advice this High Priestess gave to somebody's young adult child. Yes, she did. And she ready to stick her goofy head in the sand because she's embarrassed, because she knows if this child comes to you now and confesses everything, that their name is going to come up and her goofy behind is going to be exposed. But you probably knew this a long time ago. You probably, if you a real high priestess out here, you probably picked up on this energy well as it was happening, but it was nothing you could do about it because we all have free will. And if whoever this child of yours is an adult, they get to make their own decisions. Okay. And they were under a lot of heavy magic and manipulation. So it was nothing you could do but let them get their lesson. All right. So what is the Five of Pentacles? Clarify the Five of Pentacles, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Somebody might have thought this was a good investment. Somebody was hoping they'd be able to finagle something in the background, in the dark, and keep it a secret. Somebody thought you wouldn't pick up on their big, goofy energy. And you might be a high priestess too. So you absolutely picked up on their energy because they stink. Their spirit stinks. Okay? This might be somebody that is very superficial and materialistic. Okay? And low vibrational. This might be someone that goes around calling other people broke and this, that, and the other because they don't fully have an understanding of the spiritual path. And they don't understand different people's paths, different souls that are different ages, and that different people are here for different things at different times. So it's not going to look the same for everybody, every life path. But this is somebody that would be very messy. But whoever this person is, they thought this would be a good thing to invest in because they felt like they had this hermit in the reverse, Virgo energy. They could manipulate them and they could pull off this whole thing. They were really confident that it would be kept a secret too, and they would never be exposed. That someone was trying to isolate you with the Five of Pentacles or make you end up in the Five of Pentacles. Somebody was paying somebody some money, okay, to help in the past with the Six of Cups to help keep somebody the wounded warrior. Somebody might have been making donations or contributions to somebody to try to help keep you the wounded warrior, to help keep you isolated so you wouldn't move forward. Okay. Or so they would move forward. This could be a Pisces with the King of Cups and the Six of Wands. Okay. Someone might have thought that this would help them move forward in life. Okay. But somebody did not take a risk. Somebody didn't take a risk. What is the, someone's not getting a new start. What is the Fool card in the reverse, Holy Spirit? Okay. A Nine of Pentacles, someone that might be single. Okay. Someone wanted to move forward with another person. But this person's still single. They didn't take a risk with them. Someone thought they were being clever. Somebody sees this person as a tower and they pull their energy back from them. Somebody thought that if they could work with your adult child, literally, to convince them to work against you and everybody have you isolated and bring burdens into your life that literally someone that they had an interest in would want to move forward with them. But this never happened. And they didn't move forward with this person. They pulled their energy back because they see this person as someone that's polluted. Okay. They see this person as a disaster. And they left this person alone. Okay. This person can have Pisces and Virgo in their chart. Okay. This is the Strength card. Oh, they wanted it. Oh. So whoever this is, they wanted a connection with this Strength card. A Leo. They were hoping, okay, so this was like a pick-me-shit type energy high priestess that was hoping this Leo would want them to be their partner or something like that, okay? And they figured if I can get this person's adult child to work against this high priestess, there might be two Pisces here. If I can get them to work against them, to isolate them, to make them the wounded warrior, and cause problems for them, and I'm successful, then this King of Cups is going to want to move forward. This Strength card, Leo, is going to want to move forward with me. Yay. And then I'm going to have me a good old man so I can rub his feet and rub his back and cook his good old dinner, and he going to love me and want to be with me. And I'm going to be her. It's gonna be me. I'm gonna be her. Shoot, I want me an emperor. I want me an emperor whose back I could rub and feet I could rub, and I'll cook his hot dinner every night and curtail to him and do everything and be that wifely, submissive, this, that, and the other. I want me an emperor, and if I do this, I know he's gonna want and choose me. Pick me, pick me, pick me. I'm gonna make a book. I'm gonna make a cartoon book. That's gonna be so funny. I'm gonna make me a cartoon book. No offense. I love the conscious community. But child, I'm gonna make me a funny book, like a cartoon book. Of like all the different characters. Even what's his name out there in the woods that's in jail now. Y'all know what's his name in the woods. The one that was manipulating young women that did not have strong male presence in their life to validate them. He was disgusting. He lived in the woods. He had a feather stuck in the back of his head and had all these women. He's in jail in prison now, sticking feathers in the back of men's heads, I guess, or whatever. He had like 3 wives. What was his name? Nature Boy. Yes. I'm going to make my own little cartoon book of a whole bunch of different characters in the conscious community. Nature Boy type personality, Pick Misha type personalities, a king. I'm going to make a king that I'm looking for a good woman that will make me a sweet potato pie and cater to her man and do this, that, and the other. And then you got 50 women out there cooking greens and making and doing this. Look, king, look, we're all here. Everything you described, we're that. We're submissive. We want you. Yeah, I don't want y'all. Yeah, I don't want y'all. Yeah, it's too easy. I need a challenge. I need someone I could break down. Why can't? Yeah, but you said this is what you want. So all of us are being what you said you wanted. You said this is what you want. So why aren't you marrying any of this? Why are all of us single? Because that's not what they want. That's not what they want. And I'm not making fun of the sisters. You know, it's nothing wrong if you want to, have a healthy family with a healthy masculine that will love, cherish you, take care of you, handle their responsibilities, and you handle yours. That's a beautiful thing. But I'm talking about these goofy kings out here that keep preaching about what they want, and they'll be presented with a sea of what they want, but they really don't want that. And that's the reason they just keep talking about it, but not taking action, because what they want is something they can break down, like in the Friday After Next, when what's his name threw a bucket of water on Cat Williams while he was in the bathroom because he fainted, and he was like, I like my fish squirmy. They want something that they don't want. No submissive, broken down woman that's gonna cater to their every whim. That's not what they want. What they want is a woman that is very proud and strong, outspoken. They want someone that they can break down. You understand? They want something that they can claim responsibility. They defeated this animal. Now, I went hunting in the jungle and I saw a wild one, and I captured it and I domesticated it. And I got it. Look how it's acting now. Look how it's walking and behaving around me. When it was out in the jungle, it could hunt on its own. It was fierce. It roared very loud, and it was able to literally conquer the jungle, hunt, and do all these things. But now I've completely crippled it and put it into I've emotionally whipped it into a state of submissiveness. And look what I've created. They don't want nothing that's already whipped into place. They don't want that. They don't want that. And it's sad, y'all, but it is. But whoever this strength card is, they couldn't create some kind of illusion. They would to help them get and pull off what they were trying to pull off. And they pulled their energy back from this Pisces high priestess that was working with the CIA and working with these other people, the Vietnamese, your adult child. They were working with a lot of people, to create an illusion surrounding you. And now everybody's worried that your child's going to validate exactly, someone's child could be a Virgo, the Hermit reversed here, might validate what you suspected was going on. Not suspected, you know what was going on, but you understand what I'm saying. All right, Holy Spirit, what else do you want us to know? So whoever that energy is, they're like, oh, please don't tell your mother. Please don't tell your mother that it was me, that I gave you that advice to be a hoe. Please don't tell your mother I gave you advice to be a hoe. Please don't say that. Can you just leave me out of it, please? You're going to mess up my platform. You know, I have a reputation. No, you don't. Everybody can see straight through you. They don't got no goddamn reputation. Somebody know who you are. Goofy. Everybody know you messy. Everybody know you messy. This might be someone, like I said, along with others, that's like, please don't reveal me to everybody and tell them how karmic I've been and what I engaged in trying to get away with and do. And I know I encouraged you to be a hoe because I told you your mother didn't want you to be better than her. I know it's because I was a hoe when I was younger, you know, and it's due to my trauma, you know, and because your mother's not a hoe, you know, if I could just make her child look bad, you know, it would make me feel a little bit better because I know you young and impressionable, you know, and easy to manipulate. All right, let's go, Holy Spirit. A true narcissist and poison. Somebody trying to poison somebody? Dang, y'all gonna throw the whole thing out? All right, I know y'all want me to pull out a chakra card. Somebody was nano-chipped illegally. Now, you know, this can happen from a family member setting you up. This could happen from at birth when you're born at a hospital. This can happen while you're getting your teeth worked on and you're under anesthesia. If you ever get surgery after giving birth, it could happen to you and your baby after you give birth even. You could be set up by a family member or a lover. They could put something in your food or drink around bedtime. So you think you went to sleep and slept heavy, but in actuality, they could have injected you with something. But this is about a true narcissist. Someone was nano-chipped illegally, okay? Someone was illegally nano-chipped. This is about some poison, chakra card, a government official, okay? This person is breadcrumbing you and giving to another. This might have been someone that was in some very breadcrumb energy with you. So if this is someone you dated, it was someone that didn't give you the same energy that you were offering them, okay? The reason they did something to you is because of a trust. Okay, so let's jump on into this. Okay, they want me to use my other deck. All right, chakra card. They wanted me to pull a chakra card. Okay. Solar plexus. A sense of lack of control and purpose in life. Somebody feels like a wanderer right now. Right now, somebody, because a lot of things, they're losing passion and desire for things in their life. And I've been getting a lot of solar plexus energy here. Somebody, they're losing their sense of lack. They're having a sense of lack of their control and purpose in life. Okay, they feel out of control. They feel like they're just aimlessly floating around like a buoy in the ocean, and they don't have any purpose or any direction. This might have something to do with an underdeveloped personality. Somebody might have an underdeveloped personality. Somebody might not be sure who they are. Okay, someone might be a people pleaser. Someone might have created an alter personality to get along in life with people. I talked about yesterday in one of my readings how so many women in a patriarchal society from back in the day, generations back as far as y'all can remember, of all races, everywhere, all over the world, so many women with blocked up and distorted lower chakras. It created a lot of narcissism and personality disorders. Because remember, in a patriarchal society, you have to be an object, which means you're fulfilling a fantasy. You have to pretend to be something that you're not. You had to be an actress during the patriarchal to survive. So that means if you couldn't be yourself, that means you had to suppress and block your solar plexus, where your personality develops, your true self develops. You had to suppress your sexual energy and present yourself to believe and feel a certain way about certain things, okay? That were not you, okay? Your root chakra. Everything would have been binded up, which would have caused a lot of personality disorders in a lot of women all over the world. Our grandmothers, grandmothers. Yeah, the lower chakras completely blocked up in a patriarchal society because out of survival, you could not connect to unless you had secret meetings with women in private where you got to be yourself and let your hair down. But you could not just be yourself and develop your personality from a young age. You went through your womanhood training with your mama and a woman in your family on how to survive in a man's world. And a lot of that had to do with acting and them telling you what to do and what not to do, what to say and what not to say. Don't have an opinion, keep your mouth shut. Yeah, a lot of women had completely messed up solar plexus chakras, which created a lot of narcissistic personalities and created a whole lot of alter personalities and alter egos and blockages. Okay. Yes, that happened to us. Okay. And I'm just talking about just women in general throughout history. And right now, you're seeing people's real personalities coming out finally because of the change and shift in the society. We get to actually embrace whatever our real personality is. We don't have to pretend. If we're loud, we can be loud. Okay. If we like to express certain things and open our mouth and express it, we can do that without judgment now. Oh, she's so unladylike, whatever. You understand? Okay. Very quickly, I am being guided to just quickly read this. It feels good not to have to put on an act for nobody and pretend to be something you're not. Whoever this person is, I'm picking up on right here, they were either nanochipped illegally or they nanochipped you illegally. This is a true narcissist that was working for the government that might have poisoned you with something, that breadcrumbed you. This person right now feels like they're just in limbo. They don't know what the purpose for their life is because they probably, like I said, have a very underdeveloped personality and they probably really don't know who they are. They probably just give off like a fake persona to people of other people's projection of who they think people want them to be. And that's who they show up in the world as. So because they are not strongly rooted in their solar plexus chakra and balance, they probably can't figure out what they want to do with their life or what their purpose is, because you have to know who you are to even know your purpose. Okay. I love the water. I love to swim. I'm like Aquaman. If I could live in the water, I would. Well, maybe your purpose is to be a lifeguard. Maybe your purpose is to be a marine biologist. Maybe your purpose is connected to water. And then, now I have control over my life because I have purpose that I know about, and I can connect to it and I can make plans and I can move forward with those plans because I'm connected to myself. I know who I am. So now I know what my purpose is. I am Aquaman. I love water. Oh, wow. Look, my purpose is to work at SeaWorld. Okay. Solar plexus nourishes the spirit and the physical body. It's a headquarter of our personality where we find our identity. It allows us to fit in with norms of society through personal strength, tenacity, and power of adaptability. Okay, by being yourself. But you've got groupthinks where people are not themselves and they all come together and try to be a projection of what they think is accepted by society and what they think are norms of society, which are set by people that actually are balanced, that would be a little higher on the spectrum than they are. Its element is fire, light, heat, energy. to activate this. Action will express your feeling with courage, motivation, strength, and happiness, positive emotions, your confidence, and your courage. Okay. Its element is fire. Okay. Fire and light and heat, the solar plexus. So, wow. So you could stimulate your solar plexus even by, you could stimulate the solar plexus if you're a bonfire person like me. I am a bonfire person. I like to sit outside in the evening and burn a fire. Okay? All right. All right. What else do you want us to know, Holy Spirit, about this person? Of course, I know that. Mm-hmm. So they have an entity feeding in their solar plexus chakra. Okay. That's what basically I was talking about. There's an entity that is feeding in the solar plexus. Give me 1 second here. Okay. What did I do? All right. There we go. That's better. Okay. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. What else? Okay. Throat chakra. Throat chakra underactive. Health issues like hypothyroidism. Okay. This might be a person that has a lot of trouble speaking for somebody. This is the person that might even stutter a little bit. This is the person that might stumble over their words a lot. Okay. And they might have a blocked throat chakra, Visuddha. When you have issues with your bronchial tubes, voice cords, and all mouth areas, it's connected to the Visuddha throat chakra. Okay. I speak. That's this one right here. Sorry. Visuddha. I speak. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Anything else? Okay. All right. They wanted me to talk about whoever this energy is really quick. Someone has a blocked sacral chakra, constant fatigue. Someone right now is feeling constant fatigue. Okay. Sacral chakra overactive. Someone is feeling consumed by their emotions. Okay. Wow. This is blank. Let me put this to the side so I can use it later. Solar plexus, disorganized, lacking balance from an overactive solar plexus. So right now, this person feels out of whack. They feel disorganized. They're lacking balance in their life. Their sacral chakra, they're probably not that sexually active right now. They're consumed by their emotions. This person is constantly feeling fatigue. It's almost like they're not feeling comfortable in their own body. Hypothyroidism, the throat chakra, and I'm not sure exactly what that is, hypothyroidism, but if you know, you know. I don't. I'm gonna look it up. Entity feeding in the solar plexus, and they lack their purpose right now. They don't know. Okay. So what do you want me to know about this person, nanochip illegally, that was breadcrumbing you? They're trying to balance out a situation right now. There's something here that happened that has something to do with the trust for somebody. Okay. All right. Somebody, here we go again. So with the strength card even. Okay. Oh, this person was nanochipped illegally. Okay. They didn't get the results that they were expecting. So this person was breadcrumbing somebody. They were not giving energy to somebody or matching somebody's energy. someone was being breadcrumbed, and they're having a tower right now. So this person's having a tower moment right now because they were breadcrumbing somebody. They were not putting the energy and effort into possibly connecting to somebody that they were trying to do something with surrounding a trust. Okay. And the chariot reverse, somebody did not move forward with them. Somebody pulled their energy back from them, a Queen of Swords energy. Okay. Somebody could be a Libra here as well. Okay. Someone could be very cold and malicious that they were connected to, that also feels defeated because they were helping this person to work on them. So you might be the Queen of Swords energy. I feel like this is the actual energy you're in. Even if you have air placement in your chart, you're in an energy of being very defensive at this time. So what I'm getting is this is someone that was supposed to catfish you, and they wanted to catfish you into a relationship, and it had something to do with a trust. Okay. It had something to do with a trust, something that you're named in, something that's coming to you. They wanted to steal from you. They were working with a woman, an Empress in the reverse, that's a narcissist, cold and malicious, and they were working together to try to trick you. And this person was going to catfish you, but the problem was they didn't put all their energy into coming toward you to trick you the way they needed to. They didn't do a good job. This person might have been in some energy where they were in their ego. And if this person has a name for themselves or they get a lot of attention, this is someone that might have felt like they'll just position themselves somewhere where you can see them, and then you were going to come to them because all other women come to them. Okay. So this person was expecting you to do all the work because other women all come to them, like pick Misha type vibe personalities might throw themselves at this person. So they were like, I know what I'm doing. Relax. I'm going to get this person. They'll come to me. They're going to reach out to me and this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other. Okay. But this person doesn't know that you, whoever you are, this Queen of Swords energy, you don't play those type of games. Okay. And you're coming out of the woman. So you must be a woman. Whoever you are, you don't play them type of games. You don't care who somebody is. If it was Michael Jackson, he better pursue you. He better turn around and moonwalk his behind right up to your house or to a payphone or back in the day or whatever. I don't care who you are. You're still the man. I'm a woman, and I expect you to come towards me. I'm not going to come towards you. I've never seen an egg leave the ovaries and go swimming toward the sperm when it's a million of them out there trying to seek an egg. I've never seen it happen that way. It's the sperms that swim desperately to get to the egg because of the quality, of that person or that egg, the quality that they possess. So they all want a chance to reproduce. Okay. So it's the masculine energy that is supposed to chase the feminine. I don't care what anybody says. If you pursue a man and you actually get him, it's not a lot of men that will turn down anybody that is giving them attention, money, or, just pursuing them. Most men will go ahead and accept that. But, and you might even get lucky and get in a relationship. You might be the exception and not the rule. But the rule is usually people are not going to turn down gifts and love bombing or a lot of attention and this, that, and the other, and sex if it's offered to them. But at the end of the day, if what they really want presents itself to them, they're going to drop you and go for what they actually wanted. And you're going to be left confused and be like, wait a minute, I thought you were interested. Well, when we met, you tried to talk to me. Remember, I didn't talk to you. And you're like, well, it shouldn't matter, a man or a woman, but it actually does matter. I'm sorry, it actually does matter. Okay. Because with a woman, if she's not interested in a man 9 times out of 10, and she doesn't have an ulterior motive or agenda, she's not going to waste her time and energy. Well, let me have sex with him first, at least. And let me first do this. No, she's going to be like, yeah, thank you, but I'm really not interested. I'm not that I don't think we're compatible or this, that. Okay, well, all right, that's fine. All right, well, the best of luck to you. All right, thank you. That's the end. But if you go to a man offering yourself, talking about you interested in them, he's going to think in his head, oh, you're not really my type. I mean, I wouldn't marry somebody like you. I'm not interested. You're not my type. I can tell already. Nothing you did wrong. Nothing wrong with how you look. You're just not my type. But you offering me sex. You telling me you like me. So I'm going to go on and get it. And I'm going to get it as much as I can for as long as I can. And then when I'm done, I'm going to look for what I actually want and like. Okay, this is the masculine mind. This is the feminine mind. That's why you got to, you can position yourself, but let them come toward you if they're genuinely interested in you. This masculine wanted you to come toward them. You know, they were on some type of a trip, ego trip in wanting that. Whoever you are, you have a very strong rules and boundaries for yourself. And I don't think you compromise. The Queen of Swords don't compromise with nobody. Okay. You're going to follow the rules with the Queen of Swords. You're going to either do exactly what you're supposed to do if you want to court a person, or you're just going to be ignored, and you're going to be left alone, and you might even be ghosted. Most air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, when they have it strong in their chart, it's easy for them to detach. Okay. One thing I do know is air signs are detached. And when they're ready, if they need to detach from a person emotionally, in relationship, whatever, they got a code. What's the game called? They got a cutoff game. Air signs got a cold cutoff game, child. Air signs got a cold cutoff game. So whoever you are, you pulled your energy back. If at one time you were open energetically, okay, to this person, making you an offer or even connecting with you on a friendship level or anything, as soon as you picked up on this person's energy that they were trying to play some kind of goofy game with you, whereby you needed to come to them, I'm sure you instantly was like, oh no, I'm cutting that right there. Ill, gross, yuck, gross, you're disgusting, yuck, ill, no, oh no, y'all don't come back in my energy no more. You probably instantly cut your energy off from that person, like, no, I don't do that, and that was the only chance you had. It's closed, it's over. And whoever this Libra, the Empress reverse, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, I'm just calling everything I see here, whoever this malicious narcissistic person is, they felt defeated because they were trying to coach this person on how they could hurry up and woo you and get to you so they could get to this trust money. But they were working with them, but it was their timing. It was this Leo's timing. They felt like they had all the time in the world, and you already cut them off. Instantly. The first vibe you got that this person had an opportunity to contact you and they didn't do it right then and there. Whoever you are, you were like, oh, you had an opportunity. You're aware of me. You had an opportunity to contact me and you didn't do it. Okay. What that adds up to is you on some BS. You're cut. Never contact me again. Don't ever look my direction. Stay up out my energy. Don't project nothing toward me. Don't you ever blah, 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 blah. I'm moving on with my life. You better not come nowhere near me. Okay. I'm trying to tell you, air signs can get very, very cold. They're not going to play any type of game at all with you at all. The first time you show a red flag of, oh, I gave you an opening. I know you're aware of me. I know you can. Oh, okay. You're playing it. Okay. No problem. You're cut. Never contact me again. And I mean that. Okay. And the Empress in the reverse that was coaching this Leo, she's frustrated because she knows this person is a little bit slow. They're not connected to their intuition, and they didn't pick up on how fast this Queen of Swords was. They didn't pick up on how quickly they would pick up on their game and foolishness. Of course, you can put it together. Any high priestess energy, any woman, any divine feminine that is connected to their intuition, even when you're not. Women, we just smart. We pick up on everything quickly. Any woman that can plainly see you had an opportunity and an open door to connect with me. You had a way to connect. It was nothing stopping you. And yet you still didn't do it. So that lets me know right then and there that you on some BS. right then and there, instantly. And then you know what to do. You know to instantly pull back your energy, cut the cords, whatever. No, I see where you're going. I see what you're doing. It's more to you. You on some BS, and you moved it along, whoever you were, energetically. I don't think you've ever interacted with this person, but you picked up on it instantly. Whoever this Empress in the reverse is, this malicious, narcissistic person, they already know this is someone that is intuitive as well, and they already are aware that you're just as intuitive as they are, and they knew that this person messed up their chance to con you because they were too slow, like most men, to pick up on the fact that you would pick up on their energy. The first wrong move or wrong turn they made, you would pick up on it, and the whole plan would come out of what they were up to. She knew this already. So she's upset with him because she was trying to coach him to hurry up. You can't sit up there in your ego and have some woman sitting around waiting for you when she knows that you're able to contact her, but you don't. Because you're in your ego. This is 2024. You don't understand. Women are not like they used to be anymore. The door is going to close. You're not going to be able to get in with this person to try to steal whatever they're listed under this trust for. The door is going to close because she's going to pick up on your BS. Women are not stupid. She tried to tell him, but he wouldn't listen. What else, Holy Spirit? What else, Holy Spirit? What else do you want us to know about this energy right here? A thing? A new job? Self-employed? Get in there. Oh. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. What else do you want me to know? Okay. Yes, they tried it. They have a history of physical abuse or assault, career or job opportunities. Someone's a Mason. Child, what they try? What they try? Dinner's ready. All set. All sar. I know y'all heard my pet feeder, my automatic pet feeder. Y'all come and get it. He's sitting up. That is so funny. That is too funny. He heard the pet feeder change gears, and he jumped up out of sleep. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, eat, baby. Oh, somebody's a Mason. Somebody has a history of either physically assaulting people or they've been physically assaulted before, and they tried it. Somebody tried it. It was a career or job opportunity for somebody. Whatever they tried. What did they try? What are we talking about here? What happened? Somebody tried to create an illusion for somebody. Somebody that was supposed to only be a lesson in somebody's life. He's so funny. He wake up with one eye open and one eye closed, like trying to get his balance. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Okay, somebody tried to create an illusion for somebody. Somebody that was messing with your car. Somebody was offering something. Why? Ciao. So somebody was doing spell work. Somebody was trying to do spell work over your car. That's what this is. Somebody stupid. Anything else, Holy Spirit? This was another failed attempt to seduce you. Is this someone trying to get your attention? Yeah, I know. I'm laughing too. This is a person that was breadcrumbing somebody and given to another. Somebody tried to get somebody to come and do spell work on somebody's car. And it's funny. You got to laugh. You have to laugh at this. You have to. Somebody that's a Mason got somebody that they breadcrumb. So this is somebody that somebody might like, uh, they might give a little bit of attention to every once in a blue moon. You know, every once in a blue moon, if they need a favor from this person, they'll have sex with them. You know, they don't deal with this person unless they need something from them. But every once in a blue moon, they'll text them or give them a hi so that they can keep the door open. Somebody got somebody that they're breadcrumbing to try to do spell work on your car. Okay, so your car would break down or something would happen to create an illusion for you. This might be someone's Masonic brother or sister, someone with a history of physical abuse. And why, Holy Spirit? This is stupid. Why? Okay, because somebody that was taking some kind of action against you wants to get out of a mental imprisonment. Okay, what were they doing with this Knight of Wands? They were working on something, but they felt because they felt defeated. Somebody might have a white beard. Somebody might, y'all, I can't make this stuff up. I can't make it up, y'all. I just saw that, you know, my eyes will change when they want to show me things on these cards. They'll show me things on these cards that y'all can't see, but I can see. But they just made a white beard appear, a close cut white beard around the Eight of Pentacles man, around his like almost like a goatee, around his like mustache area and his chin. This might even be a white man or Hispanic man, but this is an older man with a white beard. It's all white and it's close cut, but it looks like a goatee around his mouth or something like that. And when I said white beard, the Emperor jumped out. I can't make it up. The Emperor. Okay. So this could be an Aries or just an older man. I'm sure it's an older man that has a white beard. It's either white or gray, but it's very close cut, like a goatee, and it's neat. Okay. This person wanted to get out of a mental imprisonment, and they were working on something very hard. And this, like I said, this is an older white man I'm picking up on. He looks like a Caucasian man. And he was expecting results. He was expecting some results. This might be someone that might live alone. This might be someone that's single. What else, Holy Spirit? That somebody pulled their energy back from. Someone that's single. All right. So they paid somebody. Got it. They paid somebody that they breadcrumb, that they only call when they need something, to come and do spell work around your car. Yeah, somebody was doing spell work around your car. Okay. Because a King of Cups reverse energy pulled their energy back from somebody that's a part of this government agency or whatever. And they can't get their mind right about how somebody pulled their energy back. This Hierophant energy pulled their energy back. This could be a government agent that was giving these people contracts or money to do stuff to you, and then it ended, and it might have stressed out whoever this man is, because he might have been a part of that. So he got a friend of his that he breadcrumbs to do spell work on your car. Now, y'all know it's different ways you can do spell work on people's car. These people, sometime, if you're parked in a parking space, they can park next to you and they can like sit in their car and visualize you getting into a car accident or something like that. If it's a really talented warlock or witch, and they'll sit right next to your car, park next to you while you're not in your car, and they'll be like projecting some spell work over your car. Okay. That has happened to me so many times. It's happened to me so many times at work, at a job. No matter where I parked, they would come and park right next to me and then they would sit in the car and go into a meditation. And I didn't care anyway, because, I'm like, okay, you can imagine whatever you want to imagine. It ain't nothing you're going to imagine going to happen to me. It's going to manifest in your own life. But they felt like by doing this type of visualization spell work on me, that once I got on the highway to drive home, if they had somebody drive close to me and try to run me off the road, they could try to force that outcome to happen or manifest in my life. Of course, it never did. But or they can have someone touch your car and put oil on it and do spell work. It's many things they can do. Either way, something completely ended with a Virgo or Hermit energy or a teacher or something like that. What's the Death card with the Hermit? Holy Spirit. What is the Death card with the Hermit? Okay. This might have been a Virgo that was paying them, this Hierophant energy. Okay, the Hierophant energy might be a Virgo in the government that might have been paying this older man to do stuff to you in your neighborhood. And they ended things, their relationship with this man, this Aries or whatever sign energy here. Or someone could be even a Scorpio, a Virgo, or Aries, or a Taurus, or Pisces. But whoever this energy is, something completely ended with them and they wanted to restore it. So they got a friend of theirs to do spell work on your vehicle. That's all. They got a friend to do spell work on your vehicle because they were upset about their lost connection that they had. The Queen of Cups reverse. So this is the woman right here. They pulled their energy back from this mother figure right here. This King of Cups reverse, someone that doesn't regulate their emotions very well, someone that's low vibrational, jealous, someone that will act irrationally, someone that will get out of control emotionally if they don't get their way, someone that lacks discipline and self-control, someone that's very shallow and selfish, materialistic, superficial. This is who they pulled their energy back from. Anything else, Holy Spirit? So they wanted to see if they could get someone to hold you back. Their complete wish fulfillment. Was for this Chariot card or your car. What is this? What is the Chariot, Holy Spirit? Aha, the Queen of Wands reverse. It would have been their complete wish fulfillment for the Queen of Wands reverse. So this might be someone that's part of the same coven as this Cancer energy right here. And their complete wish fulfillment would have been for this Cancer to have sex with them. But they didn't want to, I guess. The Queen of Wands reverse, the Chariot is clarifying it because the spell work backfired and it didn't work. Ew. They couldn't cause an injustice for you. Whoever this person is that was doing spell work on your car, their complete wish fulfillment is for whoever this Cancer energy is that might breadcrumb certain people they really don't want to have sex with, but there's some kind of warlock. Okay, this is a coven once again. And whoever this Cancer warlock is, there are some people that are a part of this coven that they do sexual rituals with at times. And whoever this Queen of Cups reverse is, they really, really wanted to have a sexual relationship with this Cancer, but this Cancer energy really, really didn't want to sleep with this person. But whoever she is, she figured if I could do this spell work for them and make it work, then they'll be willing to work with me more, and then I'll have more sex. These people will have sex with me more. Some of these people that are in some of these covens are in the coven because nobody want to date their behind, and they haven't had sex in a long time. And it's the only way they think they can get somebody to have sex with them, by joining the coven and doing spell work. Like literally, some of these people literally they're doing that so that they can get somebody to have sex with them. And whoever this warlock energy is, they didn't want to have sex with this woman. But the spell work backfired anyway. But it would have been her complete wish fulfillment to get this Cancer energy to work with her some more, so she could get some sex from someone, anyone willing. Okay. It could have been this white man that has like a short white goatee beard, if he's white and not South American or from another country. But I'm getting an energy like this is an older white man with a white goatee. And then this Cancer energy that's a warlock right here. She's just like, somebody have sex with me. Okay. Whoever this woman is. And that's why they're laughing. I understand. My ancestors are laughing in this reading because I'm understanding the energy. This is just somebody, like I said, that has trouble and struggles getting people to have sex with her. So if I promise results, I'm gonna get at least I'm gonna get somebody to have sex with me. Oh, Lord have mercy. Child, I cannot, and I will not. No. All right, Holy Spirit, can we get ready to close this out? I've been on here long enough. Can you give me 3 final cards to end this reading? They still laughing. Because it's so goofy. Child, go on the dating thing. Go on the dating thing. If that's what you're looking for, go on the dating website. Okay? Go on the dating website and put it out there you a sugar mama. Put it out there that you a sugar mama and you looking for a man to spoil. Go get your groove back. It's all right. That's what the men do. If you want to indulge and that's where you at in your life and journey right now, child, you can go get on the dating website. You're going to have a whole continent of people that still want to come to America for whatever reason, contact you, and you get plenty of ding-a-ling right there. I promise you. Now, once they get their papers right and their passport, you're going to have to expect that they're going to bring their wife and kids. But, you know, you enjoy them in the meantime. You don't got to be a part of no coven just to get yourself some at this point in your life. Shoot, do what these men do. You know, they get beautiful women from Africa and South America and other countries. And, you know, they enjoy the sex until they get their passport and papers right. And then they leave them. But hey, you get your money's worth. What's the final message, Holy Spirit, before I say something stupid? Okay, something might have gotten cut off abruptly, okay, due to a loss of finance, a loss of not being able to cause an injustice. Someone had to release a burden. Someone might be traveling to somebody, a narcissist. This could be a Cancer that might be cold and malicious. Wow, this is a lot. The Hierophant. Because someone that might be connected to the government or a coven, a cult, or a church is very dissatisfied. They're very dissatisfied in everybody's mind. They just can't get their mind right because they can't come up with a solution. And what is the final message, Holy Spirit? Somebody just got abruptly cut off. Okay. So the message is somebody just got abruptly cut off because they couldn't cause an injustice for you. Okay. And somebody might want to reach out to you. The Page of Cups. Or someone wants to reach out to someone. The Page of Cups, Holy Spirit, so we can end this. Okay. It might be a Capricorn. A Capricorn might have to, someone might have to reach out to a Capricorn, actually, that they celebrate with. So this Cancer energy might be about to reach out to a Capricorn. Whoever this Cancer energy is, because they were not successful in getting somebody to take you down again, they might be about to reach out to a Capricorn. So they might be about to reach out to a Capricorn. Lord, have mercy. And let them know the bad news, that they're heartbroken, that none of this worked, okay? And they have to try to just avoid a disaster, that they're stuck in a cycle, okay? And everyone's stressed out. And the Eight of Pentacles, somebody might have to work on a lie. They might be cussing each other out right now, but something's going to get illuminated to you. Someone's going to have to take some quick action to illuminate something to you. Okay. Something's over. All right. I'm going to end the reading like this. If you don't take anything else out of this read that I just did, there's something really important that we were talking about the subconscious mind in the beginning that I want everyone, including myself, to remember. This mantra right here, this mudra right here is supposed to bring forth the energy of a Buddha mind, of peace, of stillness, of clarity, of wisdom, non-threatening. And by the energy that you project to others, that's going to create the reality in your physical world that you're going to experience, whatever your mindset is. Okay. Regardless of where you are in the midst of right now, what kind of battle you're in the midst of. That battle, it came to be because at some point in your life, here in this 3D, somebody started putting seeds into your subconscious mind that you unknowingly accepted as your reality. And then you got into warrior mode and started immersing yourself with that energy and constantly feeding it and constantly making it more and more real. And it became like a spiderweb magic or something. It became your whole reality, this gang stalking thing. The way that we get out of it is by getting back to a clear and peaceful mind of clarity and peace, the Buddha mind. Bring it forth. Okay. Your energy has to be non-threatening, even towards people that are threatening you. Okay. The reason they're threatening you is because they're trying to find ways to stay in your energy. If they can just stay in your energy, what they're talking about when they talk about just make sure you stay in her energy no matter what, stay in her energy, stay in her energy. What they're talking about is they want to stay in your subconscious mind because that's the only way that they can live and move and have their being in the physical realm around you. If they have to stay in your energy because you can make them go away and disappear by gaining clarity and ejecting them from your subconscious mind, and by, instead of reacting to them, quietly doing your protection rituals, to protect yourself, and don't acknowledge them, don't feed them. A plant can't grow without water and sunlight, okay, and without nutrients. It needs those things to grow. If you do not give those things to a plant, it's going to dry up and die. And that is the exact same thing with this gang stalking and the reality that we have manifested for ourselves. If we don't give it any more energy, but instead just do routines of prayer and invoking to protect ourselves, then it is going to clear out of our subconscious mind, and we're going to see our reality start to clear out too. That means we have to stop operating out of fear and getting in attack mode. And I'm talking about myself, especially too. But it's not easy. If people are actually doing things on the physical realm that are affecting your money, or that are blocking your finances, that are doing spell work on you using energy weapons, it's very hard to ignore. But nobody said it would be easy. These paths of enlightenments that we take, the most hardest thing about it is your mental power, your will and mental power to overcome the illusion. That's hard because you can feel in this illusion that we're in. You can actually feel things in this illusion that we're living in. Okay. So it makes it hard to adjust your mind when you've got all these distractions. So it's, just like the Kuan Yin Oracle card that I read. What did she say? One drop at a time. Okay. To perfection. We're not going to get it the first time. It takes work and practice. And I'm working with you all. I'm learning and growing with you all too. Okay. The Kuan Yin Oracle card that I read, your enlightened heart. It said the wish of the Divine Mother is that you become free. Okay. That means free from this bondage of gang stalking, witchcraft attack, energy weapon that has manifested because of a seed that was planted in your subconscious mind that you didn't reject. You accepted it as your reality, and it began to grow and eventually formed a spider web around you. Enlightenment is a culmination of many small steps. Each one is like a drop of water forming a divine ocean of peace, realization, love, and unity within, an ocean that washes away fear, separation, and scarcity, and bathes us in abundance and bliss. You carry the torch of enlightenment within your heart. Let it shine. So that means that drop by drop, it's not an easy thing to overcome. But so if you get some wounds, they're just saying, okay, this is the analogy that they gave me before I turned on the computer. Imagine you like eating crabs, okay? Say you're from the Eastern Shore in North America, and you like eating crabs, jumbo crab legs, king crab legs, whatever, you understand. Imagine you're like a person that works like at a wharf or somewhere, where you catch all the crabs live, and you've got to handle those crabs, okay? Now, these crabs have little snappers on both of their hands, and they're snapping at you, and they're snapping at each other, and they're trying to grab you constantly and holding on to things. And you got to transport these crabs somewhere and try to sell or market them to the local market. And you're dealing with a whole bunch of different crates of crabs. And while you're handling these crates, my finger got bit. Let me move it away. Let me just grab over here. Oh, my finger got snapped. Oh, he tried to get me right there. You're not getting emotional about those crabs. You don't feel no kind of way about those crabs because you don't feel like those crabs have a consciousness. Well, they have a consciousness, but not a human consciousness. You know, they're a living thing. But you're not thinking anything about those crabs because you're not connecting emotionally to what they're trying to do to you. You don't see it like that. You just see it as a situation that you temporarily have to move around, that you can get snipped and bit by. But once you get it done, you know, you cash them in, sell them, and this is your job. Okay. And try to avoid getting bit by the crabs. But you're not going to have nightmares about it. You're not going to create your whole world around one of those crabs bit me on my finger. You're supposed to handle your situations almost like you're handling live crabs that are trying to bite and snap at you. Okay, think of it like that. There's no emotion connected to that at all whatsoever. While you are trying to reprogram your subconscious mind and eject these people from your subconscious mind, handle your situations where you get snipped and bit like the crabs biting your fingers. Handle those situations and be emotionally disconnected from them, I guess is what I'm really trying to say. Make sure that you emotionally disconnect from anything that's happening while you are ejecting these people from your subconscious mind, so that your reality around you can change. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I'm Kuan Yin, and this is love of the highest vibration.